It was 1928. Two cousins started a company that would go on to become an American icon. The legendary, the true American standard when it comes to comfort, when it comes to moments and memories, when it comes to reading a good book, watching your children playing, when it comes to Christmas morning and you are cuddled up, there is nothing better than a LaZBoy. HSN and LaZBoy are firm friends, and we do things that nobody else gets to do. Today is a big day because it's the last one of the whole year. We're only in August, but there's no Today Special in September or October or November or December. It's our last Today Special for you to save a ton of money and enjoy comfort every single day for the rest of your life. This is called the Joel. This is a new model to us here at HSN. It's actually one of LaZBoy's top sellers, generously proportioned to give you comfort from your lumbar all the way up to your head and shoulders. Beautiful, gorgeous material. It looks like suede, feels like suede, but it's IClean. What does that mean? It means you can live in this chair. It means you don't need to baby this chair. It means this chair, if there's an accident, if there's a spill, you'll be able to wipe it right up. We have two options for you tonight. There is a manual, which has a beautifully upgraded brushed nickel handle. There is the Power XL, very popular. We're gonna do an offer today which is better than you can see anywhere. I mean, really, the lowest price you can find in the United States. Let me break it down. Here's the manual. Retail price is $1,792. Our today's special is $1,099. You're saving like $700 on that. 5 flex pay of $219 to get it home right now. These are in stock, ready for in-home delivery. The first time in 2.5 years, it is back. We will bring this into your home and set it up for you if you desire. The other option is going to be the Power. Normal price is $2,737. Our today's special is $1,769. We're saving about $1,000 there. Just to put that in perspective, on HSN today, you can buy the Power for less than the price of the manual. One other thing as well, if you have an HSN credit card, Zulily card, or QVCQ card, you can do VIP financing over 18 months, and that brings the price down to as little as $61 and change. We love LaZBoy. We love that it's living life in comfort. If you've always wanted one, stop wanting. You gotta get it, because this pays you back every day. You'll sit and enjoy and watch and luxuriate in comfort. It's the end, obviously. We were supposed to have 45 minutes. They've cut it back to 30 minutes. I'll show you the colors that we have and what's selling out fastest. This first one is gray. In the system, it's called gray. It has a greenish undertone. This is called gray. Next to the gray, very popular, this is charcoal. It shows very, very well. Very accommodating to so many home styles and decors right now. We love the charcoal. Welcome to whiskey. Rich and luxurious and high-end. I do have an update in the manual for the whiskey. I have 7 dozen now remaining. That's whiskey down to the final 7 dozen. If you'd like to order that whiskey, I encourage you to do it sooner rather than later. You will never, ever go wrong with the whiskey. Over here we have the stucco. Modern, contemporary, light and bright, and really accessible for any home decor. And only 7 dozen left in the stucco as well. We're gonna get into this, we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna get excited about this. First things first though, as I take a seat, I wanna introduce you to an amazing lady. She's been a part of the LaZBoy family for a long, long, long time, and she is absolutely an expert in the industry. Oh, that's nice. Her name is Amy Sarman. Amy, as always, it is a pleasure to see you. How are you?
I am so well, and it's such a pleasure to see you, because when we bring LaZBoy on and we sell out, you and I have been planned to be together, I think 3 times, and every time we've sold out. So I'm so excited. We might get to have some product in this half hour before we start moving things out the door, right?
It's always fun when Amy and I are on, because we're always at the end of the day, and it's always the last few here, the last few there. We're gonna start the beginning. I will just say for everybody, we're used to hour-long presentations. Again, this is a really abbreviated presentation, so I encourage you, grab it while you can. They cut it short because we are down to the final few. Amy, let's start with LaZBoy. What does LaZBoy stand for? Why has it become so famous?
You know, we are known as the #1 name brand by consumers for our comfort, #1, our durability, #2, and our innovation. Today, we are bringing you innovation, the innovation of the style itself of the Joel recliner. You know, Adam, we have been making recliners. We invented the recliner back in 1927 in a garage by those two cousins. Today, we are still in our world headquarters in Monroe, Michigan, almost 100 years. And we still have our plants across the country here in the United States. This is what we do. We go above and beyond what is industry standard on how we manufacture our own metal parts, how we test all of the wood. This is how we test all of the different foams, the fabrics that we put, the mechanics of what you see there is over 250 pounds, testing that chair 100,000 times. We drop furniture inside boxes so that we know when you get your furniture in your home, LaZBoy's tested it to the most highest levels that are possible. And that is why we can bring you a limited lifetime warranty. That's lifetime on the parts, the mechanism, the frame. And then if you go to hsn.com, we are completely transparent on what our warranties are. And you can read line for line on what your chair covers. Adam, you and I have had many people tell us, I've handed my furniture down to my children.
Yes.
I've handed my furniture down to my great-grandchildren because it becomes heirloom furniture. That's how we make it. This, when you buy LaZBoy, you are making an investment in yourself, your comfort, and your family because you will hand your furniture down. This is not throwaway product. You don't find LaZBoy furnitures at the curb. You might find other brands that people thought they had a LaZBoy, but they never had an authentic LaZBoy. Yeah.
I always say, Amy, this is one of the easiest presentations I could ever have. Not just because I get to sit and lay and relax, but because everything we're saying, I know that you already know. I know that the idea of sitting, relaxing, snoozing, watching in comfort is a good idea. You know this, how comfortable does this LaZBoy look? I mean, it's amazing. Your back is supported, your shoulders supported. I want to nod off. My head doesn't fall all the way back. The arms rolled. I mean, it's an experience that you will delight in every day. You've got to buy yourself a LaZBoy. Life is for living, and all the things that we spend our money on, geez, Lou, get a LaZBoy. A LaZBoy in your home has a positive impact on your life every day. The way it supports your body, right? Any size, bigger or smaller, doesn't matter. The way it allows you to enjoy your time. And like you said, Amy, they are built to last. The one thing that I have noticed about this model is the sheer number of upgrades. I can feel it in the seat here, Amy. What is this seat?
So you are sitting on Tempur-Response memory foam. I'm just going to put my wireless remote down here and let's talk about what that is. You know, that's your first layer of comfort, Adam. When you sit down, what does that feel like? When you have Tempur-Pedic, this is a manufactured partnership between Tempur-Pedic and LaZBoy. We are the only company that has Tempur-Pedic, Tempur-Response memory foam in upholstery. It took their scientists and our engineers over 3 years to come up with the right formula. You can't take a bedding mattress and stick it inside furniture. There has to be the right consistency of the product of memory foam itself, the amount of air, the amount of tensile strength, everything that's involved in making a memory foam cushion. Look what I can do with memory foam, right? I can shape it. This goes up over our standard foam. Now, Adam, watch this. This is regular foam. This is what happens when you first sit down. It gives you great loft and bounce. But when you sit on memory foam, watch what happens now.
Yeah.
It stops.
Yeah.
And the reason that it stops is because it needs to accept your body weight. And as you put a little bit of pressure, that cue ball is disappearing, and I'm not pushing very hard at all. And as it disappears, that is you. When you sit down on your brand new LaZBoy, at first it feels firm. And everybody needs to understand that. At first it feels firm. But as soon as you sit down, you can feel, and watch my body. My body is moving down into the seat. So it's supported with the lower foam, and then the memory foam is giving that comfort. It's a customized sit for every individual that sits in the chair. So my hip flexors are now supported. The lower part of my spine and tailbone are supported. The lower part of my spine with the lumbar and the memory foam, because it goes all the way to the back of the chair. It's supported all the way through my legs, the backs of my knees. And now let me raise the leg rest and watch where the chair starts to support.
Yeah.
So now the chair moves up to the back of my knees where the memory foam is. It contours all the way through and all the way to the ankle. If I lift my leg up, you'll see a slight impression and then it comes back to shape. That's because it's customized for me. As soon as I get up, the next person that sits down is my husband. It's customized for him. You saw the recovery. It recovers every time and then is prepared to accept your temperature, your body weight, the support across the entire seat, front to back, and all the way to the ankles.
You're going to have this
forever.
Do. I mean, that's what it feels like. And I know so many of you who have a LaZBoy are in full agreement with everything Amy and I are saying. We're showing you the two options, the power or the manual. The power is available. It gives you so many extraordinary ways to customize your sitting experience to give you ultimate comfort. This is the wireless remote as well, so you're not tethered by cords or cables. I love that. The quality is so apparent from the moment you touch it, sit in it, lay in it, doze off in it. It's all there, so well constructed, as you would imagine, from this American company, an American made. They're telling me I have to get up, so I'm gonna press the home button for a second. Guys, I apologize. You know, it's very easy to get carried away with the romance of LaZBoy, because there is a romance to it. LaZBoys are built for our lives, and it makes our lives better. I have to focus in now on what's left and the value. This is the last time you're gonna see this as a Today's Special in 2022. The next time this is a Today's Special, you'll be another year older, and that will be another year without enjoying your living room, your lounge area, the way it should be enjoyed. It'll be another year without sitting and relaxing and enjoying your favorite TV show, your favorite sports. Another year will go by where you won't be experiencing the amazing LaZBoy. So here's where we are. This is gray. I'm not selling out of this. You do not need to rush. I've got loads of the gray left. Beautiful color. It has a green undertone. I have plenty to go around. Charcoal. I'm a little nervous. This has been extremely popular today. I do not want you getting second choice. When you're spending this kind of money, you've got to get your first choice right out of the gate. No point getting second. I only have now a few dozen left in this charcoal. We'll go over colors properly with Amy in about 5-10 minutes, because that'll be like a main call to action, as it were, before we are moving to the end. But this is gray. Now, if your eyes are simply focused in on whiskey, and I don't mean the drink, if your eyes are focused in on this color, you have to call, I would say, in the next 10 minutes. I implore you to call in the next 10 minutes, because I simply don't have enough to meet the demand. We've sold more of the whiskey than anything else today. Obviously, it's beautiful, it's high-end, it's rich, it's forever. The color is as gorgeous as it could be. If you want whiskey, you have to dial shortly. This is the stucco. We love our stucco. Are we in danger of selling out the stucco? Okay, all right. So we have about 70 left. In the manual, if you want the stucco, that's the lighter, brighter color. But again, whiskey, very popular, last call here. And that is your charcoal. Now let me just address the pricing, because this is important. If you go to traditional retail stores, you will pay more. The reason why HSN has been so popular with LaZBoy is because we have the lowest prices found in the United States of America with exclusive offers. Retail is $1,000. Do you mind if I round it up? The retail is $1,800. The today's special is $1,100. You're looking at a $700 saving. It's not anything to sniff at. It's a lot of money. But FlexPay, anybody can do with any credit or debit card. So if you call us or go online now, all you need to spend is $219 and change. The in-home delivery is included, and we'll ship it out right now to you, as it were. You'll be on the list to be, and we'll talk about the in-home delivery in a few moments, but you'll have it very quickly. The power version, which of course is so popular, again, you mean $2,737, but it's a premium. You've got the IClean fabric, you've got that Tempur-Response memory foam cushion. We're doing it for $1,769. It's nearly $1,000 off. I mean, that's massive. 5 flex pay of $353, and we'll get it out to you immediately. Last time, last chance of the year. You can buy LaZBoy in fine retail stores, of course, across America, and we always encourage you to support this wonderful American company. But for those of us that are really looking for I don't like to use this word with LaZBoy, but a bargain on the best you can buy, that's exactly what we've got. Okay, guys, the whiskey's going a little faster than we anticipated. I said call within the next 10 minutes. I would say within the next 5 to guarantee it. If you want whiskey, start calling now. Amy, there's so much to discuss. I don't want to go off on a tangent on just price value. Obviously, it's an amazing price. It's an amazing value. It's the last one of the year. What you get for that price is just the ultimate experience, right?
It is. And let me start with the power, because that's what I'm sitting in. A lot of people think, well, why would I really need the power in my home? Why do I need the wireless remote? This is an exclusive design created by LaZBoy's engineers. It is patented. It has at the very top a home button. So no matter what reclining position you're in, which is infinite reclining positions, you can always press the home button and come back to a seated rocking position. The next layer here are your memory buttons. Think of your driver's seat in your car. How many of you have power? Do you not love that button on the side that allows you to increase the lumbar support? Do you not love that you have a symbol button that lets you recline a little more or sit up a little more, depending on what your needs are when you're driving? And when you get fatigued, what do you like to do? Adjust the buttons on the side of that driver's seat. Now think about the passenger seat that comes manual. Still a great chair, still rides nice in the car, but you have to make the adjustments manually. That's what LaZBoy is. You do have a choice. With this driver's seat, you can choose any way you want to recline. Watch the back. At a touch of a button, one tiny little click, look at all the movement that happens. The next layer of buttons is my leg rest. Look how infinite I can choose what I want to do. Or I can press both at the same time and go into a full 65-inch full recline. The third row is the headrest. I don't have to move. I can press the button and the headrest comes up to me. Let the chair do the work. And then if I want extra lumbar support, because LaZBoy is known for always having lumbar and back of the knee support, I can press this one button and have up to 3 additional inches of lumbar support. Maybe that's the problem with you. You need more lumbar support. Your car has an air pillow in it. I've had to put a water bottle and another pillow back there to give me the right amount of support. This is a motor. It will never burst like your pillow can in your car, which I've done because I had to have extra support. And I ended up bursting that pillow in there. This is a motor. And once I'm done with my relaxing, if I need to get up to go to the kitchen or to the front door to answer the doorbell, I press the home button And just like that, I'm back to a seated position. This wand is wireless. It fits inside a cradle that's magnetic, so you don't even have to think about it. If you happen to pick it up like many of us do and walk into the kitchen and put it down, it's like your cell phone. Where did I put it? That's okay. Walk back to your chair, push my Find My Remote button. As soon as you hear it, click any button on the remote and it's already done. If you've got little ones at home that would love to move the buttons around while you're reclined, you can turn off the remote with a switch of a button.
Good idea.
And this will no longer work for those little tiny fingers. Turn it right back on and then hit your favorite memory button. Is there a spot like in your driver's seat that you hit driver 1 or driver 2? There's mine. Look at the back again, coming right up to meet me. And then again, I can come right back to a rocking position. That's the power of enjoyment and innovation. And then Adam, the manual. The manual recliner is how LaZBoy got started. Our rocker recliner's been around since 1940. That's how long we've made the best rocker in the industry. And then the handle on the side is this beautiful arc nickel handle. It's elongated, so if you have short arms, it's easy to reach. And then we actually made it so it fits the index finger. When you open the recliner, you just need an index finger. You don't need the whole hand. We've made it so simple. It opens to 3 locking positions, as you can see here. So every other recliner out there that is not a LaZBoy, you get 1 footrest position. We give you 3. And then we built in a ratchet system that elevates the chair an additional 18 positions. So you get a full 54 positions for reclining. That's 53 more than any other reclining company out there. We build all of our frames on a unibody construction. That's 4 sides. So if I open this footrest and I show you underneath, what does that mean to have unibody construction? Everyone else is 3 sides. This front panel underneath here is our wood front, and that supports the outside arms from movement. When you get in and out of your recliner, you push on the arms. Every time you push, you're also pushing out. If you don't have that 4th side, that's where your frame falls apart. And that's where LaZBoy builds their patents again. We think of everything because we know you're going to live in your recliner. Your children are going to sit with you. Your pets are going to sit with you. We tested this up to 300 pounds. So we know that this is for a family to enjoy for generations.
You know, I was just thinking about this. And look, I did say, because it's true, that today on HSN with this today's special price, you can buy the manual, you can buy the power for less than the price of the manual at retail, which is really important. The money you were gonna spend on the manual in the shop, right? You can actually now buy the power. That being said, I want everybody to know that if the power at $1769 is not within reach right now, that's A-okay, because I'll tell you this, you are going to love the manual. There is nothing wrong with the manual. I love, the manual is fantastic. It's easy to use, it's simple, it gives you so many benefits. If you want the manual, if that's the one that you would prefer, there's that beautiful upgraded brushed nickel handle, which is just gorgeous, easy to reach. Again, you heard Amy say you could just do it with literally 2 fingers or 1 finger. It's so easy and simple, and obviously, you know, you just ratchet it into place. If the manual is more affordable for you today, go for it. You will absolutely not be disappointed. All right, here's where we stand, right? I have, at this moment in time, well, 3 things. First of all, I want to address, for those that were asking about the Capillus laser hair therapy that we are going to be doing tonight, that's officially 10:30. We're an hour away. Capillus laser hair therapy, FDA cleared, price like you've never seen before. For those that want to buy this, I'll show you here so you can see it, but this is where I'm really worried. When I last spoke to you, I had around 50 left. in the manual and approximately that in the power. I'm now under 40. So I want to make sure that you know that I don't have extended delivery or advanced order or wait list that I'm aware of. What we have is what we have. I do know that if you were to buy LaZBoy on any other day this year, you will pay more money. I want you to pay the least and get the most. So I want to make sure I at least convey that message. This is the last Today Special of the year. Right now. You will see LaZBoy again later in the year, but it will not be a Today Special or a Today Special price, and I'm conscious that you maximize your savings. If you've got to have the whiskey, I just encourage you to go online at hsn.com or call one of our friendly representatives on the toll-free number, and we're going to guide you through that purchase and make sure yours is reserved. I want your name on the color that you love the most. Do not buy second. When they wheel this one out, I don't want you to be upset. Even though the stucco is gorgeous and that one's nearly sold out, even though the charcoal has been rivaling the whiskey all day long, and that's really close to a sellout, I still want you to get the color you love the most. This is called gray. We brought in more of these. We're not selling out of the gray tonight. So if this is the color you want, don't panic. You can still finish that nice drink, and you can call whenever you want, as long as it's, you know, during today. Let me just quickly show you the values, and then we'll spend the final 10 minutes with the lovely Amy. Normal price at retail, well, you can see it on the manual. You're looking at $1,700, $1,800. We're just over $1,000, $1,100, $700 saving. Get it home on flex of $219. Or, of course, if you go for the power, remember, you can buy the power for less than the price of manual at retail. Normal price of the power will be $2,737. We have it at $1,769, and that's a flex pay of $353. So ultimately, Amy, when you talk about LaZBoy, we've gone over the features and the upgrades and the comfort. I know one of the big things you've been talking about today, and it's been a long time coming, after 2.5 years, in-home delivery has returned.
That's right, and it is exciting to be able to say that, isn't it? So we are going to call you in about a week and make an appointment with you. Now, if this is a gift, we will call your recipient and make an appointment with them. And then with the white glove, we take it to the room that you want this in. So it could be the master suite upstairs, maybe the nursery. Maybe it goes down in the man cave down in the basement, or like in my case, it's in my she shed with the stucco finish. We will deliver it wherever you like, and we set it up, plug in the power, and show you how to use it, and then we take all the packaging away. If you opt for the contactless threshold delivery because you're still uncomfortable, no problem. We're happy to deliver it to the door that's closest to where you want that. And that means it could be in the garage. Maybe you're not ready to unpackage it the day it delivers and you want to wait a couple days till you have your sons or neighbors to help you if you need help. Or we'll put it by the back door if maybe that's closer to the family room, perhaps the front door closest to the staircase going upstairs. Whatever makes you happy, that's where we'll place it. And in the contactless delivery, we don't have you use a pen or sign the clipboard. We take a picture of the delivered box, and that counts as your signature. So those are the things that are very important to us because we know that they're important to you. And Adam, we've not even talked about the fabric. We've talked about the hand, how it looks like suede. We've told you it's cleanable, but this is cranberry juice. It really is the stickiest of the juices. I'm gonna pour this right on the sample. Now I have to level it on my legs because clothing does not come with IClean technology, and I would have cranberry juice all over me. But look how I can move this around. Okay, but all I take is a paper towel right from the kitchen. I didn't run to the kitchen because I'm worried I'm going to have a stain. I just let the paper towel do its work. And there's a tiny little bit left. Rotate the paper towel, dab it is all it takes. There's no scrubbing, no rubbing. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is all of that cranberry juice. This is totally dry to the touch. And I always put my sample on acrylic so that you see none of that went through. This is a solution that encompasses every fiber in the fabric. That means we weave the fabric first, and then we immerse all of that yardage inside a solution. And it is a family-friendly solution, so you don't even have to worry about that. There's nothing sprayed on the top that rubs off. No, you don't want to run to the big box store and grab a can of something to spray on top of this. This lasts as long as the fabric. That's why it's exclusive to LaZBoy. That's why it has a warranty. Look at hsn.com for all of our warranty information. And again, this is why LaZBoy has the partnership with HSN. You have asked for us to have IClean fabric. You have asked for us to bring back iNorthwest. You have asked for the power with the wireless remote and the LaZBoy manual traditional recliner. We have that partnership with HSN. We now have that wonderful partnership with Tempur-Pedic that brings you the 3 top brands right here on HSN.
I mean, it's the best of everything. It's the biggest names, the biggest brands. It's the American legacy. Tempur-Pedic, you know it's going to be resilient. You know it's going to be supportive. Whether we are younger or more mature, different shapes and size bodies, it doesn't matter. LaZBoy absolutely makes sure that you are coddled in comfort. And that is why you will be so excited to sit down, to lay down, to relax every single day. I mean, if you think about maybe how you, what do you sit on now? I mean, is it a kind of more structured chair? Is it a sofa? Does the sofa have a high back, or do you find that your head kind of flops back if you try and do that? Is your back supported? Do you find that you're kind of, you know, shuffling around a little bit, trying to get comfy? You're trying to get cozy? You can't live better than this. There is no living better in terms of sitting in a comfortable chair than a LaZBoy. It doesn't matter who you are, how much money you've got, where you come from. At any cost, there is no more comfortable way to experience life in your living room than with a LaZBoy. That's simple fact. Whether this is $2,000, $10,000, $20,000, there is nothing that compares to this, which is why day in and day out people insist on LaZBoy. It's why it's all over this country and regarded as the best. It is the good best. Everybody wants to be like LaZBoy, but there's only one LaZBoy. We've got the best for less. We've got $1,000 off nearly. I mean, that's not a little percentage. It's massive. Nearly 50% off in some cases, depending on where you shop. So look, the moment is obviously right. If you want to do it, I'm proud of the value. I know Amy's excited about the value. For certain, Amy's direct from LaZBoy. We've got these ready right now to go with all the delays. You know, with shipping and furniture, it's been insane. You'd like to order some furniture. Okay, we'll see you in 3 years. I mean, it's just silly. We have these right now, we can get it to you. Remember, this is the last chance of the year to get it at the rock bottom price. Everybody talks about getting the best deal, the best value. We're at rock bottom. There's no negotiations. You can't go any lower. Do you know shipping's even included in that? This is free shipping. White glove, in home, set it up for you, take away the packaging. All of that's included in those prices. Last thing I'll say, because I know we've only got 3 minutes left. FlexPay, 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 any major credit or debit card, Visa, American Express, Discover, MasterCard, take the price that you see on the screen and split it by 5, and that's all you have to pay today. I mean, honestly, Amy, what I'm trying to say is you'll have this inevitably for years and years and years. And when you break it down, it's not a lot of money in the long run for a lifetime of comfort.
That's right. You know, Adam, I was talking to Bobby Ray, and she remembers a customer that called when she and I were on together, where she gifted a chair that was 25 years old to her son on his 25th birthday that she purchased when he was born, so that she could have a new recliner with the wireless remote. Because she said, you didn't make those things when I had my first recliner. We didn't make this 4 years ago. We keep innovating because you keep asking us, make it better, make it different, give me things that I didn't have before. but you can still hand it down. This is heirloom quality furniture. The testing is far beyond what any other company in the industry would consider doing. We have the largest innovation center down in Dayton, Tennessee. We have over 18,000 employees. So you may be one of our family members that are making the furniture for the people here on HSN today. Look at this. We cut our own foam. We cut and stamp our own metal parts. We measure and cut all of our own wood. Look at the thickness of that wood. Now, this is the amount of pressure that we do to test it. There's our foam getting cut. Every single piece is done almost like a laser. We Dacron wrap these cushions for extra comfort on top, not just what you saw. There's that blown fiber. This is in the back and your arms. The first stack was a single tumble. We triple tumble, which is 2 more times than the industry standard. This is how we test our fabrics, not only for resistance of body, but the seams, because we know you're going to move in your chair. Here's that 250-pound metal dummy testing that recliner 100,000 cycles. This is our leg rest being put under pressure because we know you're going to lift and lower that leg rest multiple times during a day. This is the chair that you're going to sit in for hours over the life that you own it.
Yeah.
Think about that chair in your car. Maybe you sit in it for 30 minutes or an hour. This you can have a lot longer than that, and we know you're going to love it.
Amy, as always, it's such a privilege to be with you. You are a true expert on LaZBoy. I will see you a little bit later on.
Thank you, my friend. I love your passion.
Thank you, Amy. I love your passion. It's infectious because honestly, it's worth every penny, and it's true. Grey, you don't have to worry about this. We're not selling out of grey today. This is the charcoal, very popular. I would order it. You have got to order the whiskey right now. If you want the whiskey, you are one of the last to be able to get it. Just handfuls left of the whiskey. If that's for you, grab it while you can. And there's the stucco available as well. Fewer now than 60 if you want the stucco. Coming up at midnight tonight.